You must have heard that Facebook pays a lot of creators very well. You must have seen thousands of screenshots of weekly and monthly Facebook payouts. So you think, right, let me jump straight into it because there is money there, and as long as it's a legit way of making money, then let me also join the bandwagon. So you then jump straight into content creation without realizing content monetization policies. So before we go deep into today's video, let me tell you just two things. Number one, that a video goes viral and it does thousands and millions of views does not mean it is able to generate $1. Secondly, please like this video and subscribe to this channel, and then let's go straight on to business. So let's go to Facebook content monetization policies. In other words, content that are able to generate money on Facebook. That's what we are talking about today. Meaning that not all videos out there meet the monetization standards. As a matter of fact, some videos have high capacity of going viral. They have high virality. You can post it now and next tomorrow you've seen 10,000 views. In fact, some of those videos, some of those content have chances of even damaging your account or hurting your account if they are bad videos. A video can be good to be circulated, to go viral, but it might not be good for monetization. So let's go straight. I'm going to mention 4 categories of videos that would not meet the monetization criteria on Facebook. And then afterwards, I would also tell you some behaviors that you can be involved with, some activities that would not make you eligible for monetization on Facebook. There is a way you'll be moving on Facebook. There are some things that you'll be doing that you would literally be setting up yourself. So let me first attend to the 4 kinds of videos, the 4 kinds of content that will not meet the monetization policies on Facebook, and then we carry on from there. So number 1, static videos that just comprise of just one static image. For example, you put a picture of Wizkid on your screen, and then you are narrating the storyline, the rise to stardom of Wizkid. So because it is only that still image, the video will go viral. It can go viral. Lots of Wizkid fans can watch it. People can share it. People can drop comments and all of that. You see the video do well, but it won't make you 1 penny because it does not meet the monetization standard. But if you don't read about this, you won't know. You just see that creators are making videos like that, and then you just jump straight into it, and then you join them in making stuff like that, which eventually, after all the effort in making the kind of video and research and struggle and sweat, your investment in cameras, in microphones, and all of that, you see that it is not able to generate you money. Let's go to number 2, the second kind of videos that would not meet the monetization criteria on Facebook. Videos that are just slideshows of pictures. Remember, the first one is a static video. The second one is slideshows of images. For example, if you have picture of Wizkid, picture of Davido, picture of Ronaldo, picture of different people, and then you want to make a top 10. You want to, for example, you want to make top 10 richest footballer in the world. You put a picture of Ronaldo, then the next slide is a picture of Messi, then Neymar, like that, and then you start narrating the story. Because it's a slideshow and because it's going to the next one and going to the next one does not make it eligible for monetization. So the difference between number 1 and number 2 is that number 1 is static, number 2 is a slideshow. Content like that would go viral, would generate impressions, would gather views for you, but at the door of monetization, you will meet them there. It would have issues with monetization policies. I didn't say so. It's clearly written on the Facebook monetization procedures. Number 3, looping videos. What are looping videos? Videos that have the same sequence and just repeat itself. For example, the most common one is like, let's say, a forest video like that, and then you decide to loop it because you put some sound or some storylines at the background, because it is the same video. Let's say the video is just like 3 minutes, you now loop it to become 30 minutes. So because you've looped it, the system realizes that it's the same sequence of video that is being looped. Again, the video is very common in ASMR niche, whereby raindrops, the rain will just keep falling, and then they will be putting some sounds or some storyline and all of that. Or let's say you just have an area video of, let's say, Spain, and then you want to say a story about Spain. You now loop it to be able to be long enough to accommodate your storyline. Videos like that are able to do well for themselves, but they would have issues at the door of monetization. By the time you start knocking on the door of monetization, Facebook will come out with their policies, and you'll see that there'll be back and forth, dragging left and right. At the end of the day, it's not nice wasting effort, because initially, once you start, you might see it as a hobby or fun, but by the time you see other people making fortunes out of this, then you think, what have I been doing? Okay, so I've mentioned 3, and then let's go straight to number 4. Let's go straight to the 4th one. Videos that are text montage. What do I mean by text montage? Those videos that there will just be a background, then you'll see the text moving. For example, in the city called Lagos, Nigeria, there are the rich people on the island, and there are the poor people on the mainland, stuff like that. Like, that's just an example, though. I'm not saying everybody on mainland is rich. I'm not saying everybody on mainland is poor. I'm not saying everybody on island is rich. But let's assume that the storyline, you now put it on a background, and then you're now making the text move around in a city. Then you animate the text, and it's going like that. And throughout your video, that is what you have. People that love stories will buy your story, they would watch it, they would engage, they would do things. But when you get to the place to monetize, the video would not meet the monetization policies. Again, another wasted effort. So it might be noteworthy that if your aim of content creation, you want to make money, you want to earn a living for yourself out of it, even before you go straight into making of videos, you need to read the monetization policies. A lot of people don't read these things, then they struggle. I personally have built a page to 10,000 followers, and all the content I made did not meet monetization requirements. I was even lucky because my content were not against the policies of Facebook. Now, let me go to some kinds of behaviors that can put you in trouble on Facebook. These kinds of policies, they vary from platform to platform. So it's better to read them and understand, because you see people do it and they are not getting flagged. Does not mean if you do it, you will get away with it. So many things are going on at the backstage. So let me quickly list 5 behaviors or activities that can get you in trouble on Facebook. It can affect your monetization status. It can even make you lose your account permanently. You don't want to struggle to build an account, build your audience, and then you lose it for carelessness. So number 1, misinformation. Content that mislead other people can get you in trouble on Facebook. There is a team that reviews video originality and to see if, to an extent, what you are saying is true. Number 2, medically misleading information. For example, you're telling people to take something and then it would enhance this, but it's not scientifically proven, it's not medically established anywhere. You are misleading people into doing that thing. You know what I mean? Videos and content and activities like that can get you in trouble on Facebook. It can make you lose your monetization. It can make you lose your account permanently. Number 3, getting involved with explicit content, posting content that has to do with violence, with injury, with bloodshed, with a lot of gory things that I can't mention on this video will get you into trouble. Number 4, sexually abusive content, derogatory content like that would also get you in trouble. Stay away from it. If your aim is to survive and make a decent living on Facebook. So lastly, number 5, do away with content that promotes consumptions of banned or controlled substances like drugs. I don't want to mention stuff like alcohol, like controlled substances, substances that are banned and all of that. Do not get involved into making such content. So finally, conclusively, I would recommend that any platform that you want to make money from content creation, read their monetization policy. In a lot of places, there are a lot of similarities, and also there is variety in their diversity. Some platforms are lenient, some platforms will bring you down straight away. Some platform would tolerate you a bit more, some don't tolerate. While they have their similarities, yet they have their differences. Read it, understand it before you go into content creation. The content that you think is best for you might not meet the monetization policy. The content might meet monetization policy, but the way in which you've made the content might not meet monetization policy. So thank you so much for watching this video. Once again, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and you'll see me again pop up on your screen when I start make content on social media, growth, monetization, content creation. Peace. See you. Bye.